The Democrats are officially lost. They have been totally taken over by the radical left, and there's no hope for them until they completely abandon that dangerous ideology. As you can see on the screen right here, these are the results of the Laken-Riley Act, which actually passed through the House of Representatives. And as you can see, 213 Republicans voted yay, 61 Democrats voted yay, for a total of 274. But notice 145 Democrats voted nay. So what is the Laken-Riley Act? It basically just says that if you're an illegal immigrant, you will not be allowed into this country if you have committed crimes. And if you're in this country already and you commit crimes, you will be arrested and deported. Specifically, crimes of a more sexual nature towards women and children. Okay, so that is what the Democrats were voting against. This makes perfect common sense, right? If you have an illegal immigrant who's, by the way, already broken our laws, they should be deported if they break further laws, right? This is something we should all be able to agree on. And me personally, I believe that every single illegal immigrant should, of course, be rounded up and deported. And this, of course, includes asylum seekers who've come into this country and sought asylum under false pretenses. But something that we all should be able to agree on is that if someone came into this country illegally and then committed further illegal acts, specifically of this type, of this nature, they should be arrested and deported. But the left who's taken over the Democrat Party, it's not good enough for them. No, come into this country, do whatever you want. We will give you money to break our laws and cause harm to our citizens. It's completely ridiculous, but that is the day and age we live in. Now, what I want to show you right now is Nancy Mace, who's the sponsor of this bill, just tearing into the Democrats who voted no. But before we get to this clip, please like and comment on this video so we can break through the algorithms. Here we go.
So I rise in strong support of my bill, H.R. 30, the Preventing Violence Against Women by Illegal Aliens Act. Under the open border policies of Joe Biden and border czar Kamala Harris and Secretary Mayorkas, our country has been ravaged by a horde of illegal aliens molesting American children, battering and bruising and beating up American women, and violently raping American women and girls. My bill makes it very clear that if a legal alien commits a sex crime or an act of domestic violence, they are inadmissible and deportable. We aren't letting you into our country, and if you're already here, we are sending you back to yours. My colleagues on the other side of the aisle like to try to minimize this issue because they refuse to acknowledge the consequences that their open borders agenda is here. But the numbers don't lie. According to ICE, as of July, there were nearly 650,000 illegal aliens on the non-detained docket who are convicted criminals who have been charged with crimes. These criminal illegal aliens freely roam our streets, committing senseless acts of violence against American women and children. This includes over 100,000 illegal aliens convicted of or charged with assault. It includes over 20,000 illegal aliens convicted of or charged with sexual assault and rape. It includes over 12,000 illegal aliens convicted of or charged with sex offenses. It includes over 3,000 illegal aliens convicted of or charged with kidnapping, and nearly 15,000 illegal aliens convicted of or charged with murder. That is who the left are defending this morning: murderers, rapists, and pedophiles. Hundreds of thousands of criminal illegal aliens are out on our streets terrorizing our women and girls. This bill passed the House last year in September by a vote of 266 to 158. 158 Democrats voted against this bill last time. Will they apologize to American women and girls today and do the right thing for our citizens? A vote against this bill is a vote against deporting illegal aliens who rape and abuse women and children. A vote against this bill is a vote to invite illegal aliens who rape and abuse women and children into the United States of America. I can think of nothing less American than that. It's despicable that 158 members of this body, which is supposed to represent the interests of American citizens, voted to prioritize illegal aliens who are sexual predators and domestic abusers, rapists, and pedophiles over the safety of American women and girls. Mr. Speaker, what do the 158 members of this body who voted last time to protect illegal aliens who are sexual predators have to say to the family of Jocelyn Nungare, a 12-year-old girl who was brutally raped and strangled to death by 2 illegal aliens from Venezuela. What do the 158 Democrats who voted against this bill last time have to say to the family of Rachel Morin from Maryland, a mother of 5 who was brutally raped, brutally choked, and beaten to death on a hiking trail by an illegal alien from El Salvador? What do the 158 members of this body, the Democrats who voted against this bill last time, have to say to the family of Kayla Hamilton, a 20-year-old with autism who was tied up, raped, and strangled to death with a phone cord by an illegal alien who was a member of MS-13? As a survivor of both rape and domestic violence myself, I know the devastating toll, the devastating consequences of heinous crimes like these have on a woman. I know the lifelong scars, the irreversible scars these heinous crimes leave behind.
So here it's made crystal clear, right? The atrocities that have been committed by some of these illegal immigrants. And it makes zero sense for the Democrats to oppose this bill, right? Why would you not want to get rid of the people committing these heinous acts, right? But this is where the modern Democrat Party is. And speaking of the modern Democrat Party, AOC actually came out and said, hey, she's disappointed in the dozens of Democrats who helped Nancy Mace's immigration bill pass the House. Oh, she's so disappointed. I wish there was video of this interview, but it's actually just a written transcript. And down here, this bill is going to deport victims of domestic violence. Overwhelmingly, women who are being abused and battered are going to be targeted by this, and it is really sad. And when asked if she was disappointed by fellow Democrats who voted in favor of the bill, Ocasio-Cortez replied, of course. So basically, if you're being victimized and you're illegal, you should be more worried about being deported yourself as opposed to the person who's actually causing you bodily harm being arrested and deported, all right? That, of course, is what the real issue is. But all the Democrats really want is complete wide open borders to allow a flood of illegal immigrants into this country to, of course, then become their new voter base. That was their plan, but that has now backfired because Donald Trump is going to shut down the border and now have a huge deportation party, all right? The adults are back in charge and the American people are sick and tired of this crap. But Nancy Mace is becoming a great voice for women, a great voice for the protection of this country. And she doesn't just stop here. Watch her embarrass the new incoming Democrat leadership on the simple fact of what the heck is a woman?
In 2011, you signed a bill into law to allow illegal aliens to qualify for in-state tuition at public universities in Maryland. And the hits are going to keep on coming. In 2014, you signed a bill into law to allow illegal aliens to get Maryland driver's license. In 2014, you signed a bill into law to allow gender-confused, sexually perverted men to use women's restrooms and locker rooms. In other words, you forced women and underage girls to undress in front of men. I could go on. Suffice to say, you're perfectly in line with the Democrat Party today, and emblematic of why Democrats just can't stop losing elections. You are emblematic of why the Democrat Party has no dignity and no respect for women. You are emblematic of why Democrats don't put Americans first. Mr. O'Malley, my first question this morning, can you, a candidate to be chair of the Democrat Party, define what a woman is for me today?
Madam, or
Can you define what a woman is?
Oh, yes.
What is a woman?
You're going to ask me to define what a woman is?
Yes, I am right now.
Well,
You just said you could. Explain
yes,
it to me.
I'm talking to a woman right now, distinguished woman.
What is a
elected
woman?
Representative.
What is a woman?
I think you're kind of denigrating the purpose of this.
What is it? You can't define what a woman is. All right. In an
I'm
effort to be
married
fair,
to a woman.
in an
I
effort
have
to be
two
fair and
daughters who are
unbiased,
women.
in an effort to be fair and unbiased, can you define what a man is for me?
I have 2 sons
Okay.
that are men. Yes,
I have a
can.
series of yes or no questions. So the potentially future chair of the Democrat Party cannot define, let's for the record, Mr. Chairman, he cannot define what a woman is, and he cannot define what a man is. And you expect people in this country to follow your lead?
So I know it's old hat at this point, but I find it wildly entertaining that Democrats still don't have an answer for this, all right? It's so simple. But when she asks, what's a woman? Oh, I'm a speaking tool, and I'm married to a woman. I have daughters of women. How do we know they're just not dudes in dresses? Right? If you can't define what it is, how do we know, right? Oh, what's a man? I have sons who are men. How do we know they're not chicks dressed up in just like jean coats or something, okay? This is why people don't trust the left. In the last election, Donald Trump put millions of dollars into the trans debate, right? Men playing in women's sports, all right? All of this stuff was made known to the wide public who was not paying attention. And when they heard it, they're like, even Charlemagne the God had to come out and say, yeah, this is crazy stuff. It was impactful and it really changed the course of the race, all right? But thank you, Democrats, for being so out of touch, for being so insane, for kowtowing to the left, because that means you'll never win another election, hopefully. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and stay safe out there, people, because they're coming after you.